Ladies and gentlemen, here we totally disagree what is explained by the government team. In my opinion, what they said made no sense, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to freelance, if you want to use Instagram, if you want to use Facebook, etc., then of course you have to pay in a certain way, namely by filling out or providing data in the application in question. After all, ladies and gentlemen, nothing is free in this world. There is no way that Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, etc. give us many free features to send chat, make calls, video calls, etc. if they get nothing. Of course, we have to provide payment in the form of our data. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go straight to my main argument, I will present 4 rebuttals to the government team. First of all, the first speaker from the government team said that WhatsApp can leak the privacy of its user. In other words, they can read our private chats, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I strongly say that the government team has lost their arguments. How could they say such a thing? That's very unreasonable. Ladies and gentlemen, our messages or chats and calls are end-to-end encrypted, which means that our messages, chats, or calls are protected and only we and the parties we communicate with know. So no third party can penetrate of our privacy. Second of all, okay, we agree that what we explore on the internet is known to them. But first, my question is our data used for bad things or criminal things? Certainly not, right? They know our data doesn't mean they are taking our data to do something bad, but rather they are using our data to develop their applications that we will use. Of course, it is very beneficial for us, ladies and gentlemen. It is certainly very easy for us to surf the internet, send long distance messages, or make calls to other people. Third of all, the government team says that apps like Facebook, Instagram, etc. that penetrate our privacy can harm business. Ladies and gentlemen, nowadays everyone needs internet, everyone uses internet-based application to help their business. For example, for a culinary business, people can leave reviews about the food at the restaurant, then we can see the number of visitors to the restaurant and we can share it. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, as a Google user, I don't feel disadvantage in this matter. However, as I mentioned earlier that the features provided are free. For example, we use Google Maps to find our destination address. What is the harm in that if Google finds out where we are going? Instead, we feel help, right? Because we can get to the destination quickly and easily. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, customers will not feel disadvantaged because Facebook, Instagram, etc. know their data. Because they already know this in advance and have agreed to it. And the last, the fourth of all, if the government team says that, it can harm the workers, then here I give you top 2 options. First, if you feel dissatisfied, feel unsuitable, or even feel disadvantaged, then you can quit and leave the company to find another job that you are more interested in. And the second option is that they have to stay in that company, trying to learn, adapt, and contribute to the company. But if I were you, ladies and gentlemen, in this case the workers, I would choose the second option. Why? Precisely this will help you to grow and it becomes a challenge to do something new. And now, going to my first argument, ladies and gentlemen. For example, if Gojek wants to expand its market in other countries, for example, it will take them 5 years to do that. However, if Gojek and Tokopedia join forces, we will get to our destination faster and earn more. And then, for example, if I wanted to create a company, it would be better if I join forces with other parties to work together to form a financial force and would accelerate their expansion. Okay, and of course, this will be very useful for each other. For example, it can reduce shipping costs or even free shipping costs. And can you mention who, especially nowadays, don't want to use WhatsApp or Instagram for reasons of wanting to protect their privacy? No, because everyone already knows that the data will be known to them. We share our data with them and we agree with it all. Why don't we as users of these applications feel this advantage? Ladies and gentlemen, we take examples such as social media applications such as Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, etc., which need to fill in our data to register. From the start, we have been asked to fill in our name, email address, phone number, etc. What does it mean? This means that from the beginning, we already know that our data will be known by the application system. And when we have filled in the data, it means that we agree with it, therefore we register and use the application. And based on the latest report from marketing agency We Are Social and social media management platform, Hootsuite, revealed that more than half of the population in Indonesia was literate, actively using social media in January 2021. In its report entitled Digital 2021, the latest insights into the state of digital, it is stated that out of a total of 274.9 million people in Indonesia, 170 million of them have used social media. Thus, the penetration rate is around 61.8%. And then, based on data in January 2021, Facebook users reached 2.7 billion. From this data, it is clear that they already know if their data will be known, and they believe that their data remains safe and will not be misused, ladies and gentlemen. They are still comfortable using this application because these applications are also free and make it very easy for them in their daily lives. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I reiterate once again that in this case, no party or group is harmed, and the data that we enter in these applications will not be misused by them. And we strongly say that with these applications, we are very helpful now, and these applications are very useful for all of us. No one doesn't want to use those apps just because they don't want their privacy disturbed, etc. So, thank you and good afternoon.